on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man on there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show. That's where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Hey everybody, welcome to the program on a Thursday. It's live at 5, and we're going to bring you the list of who's playing out in the tri-state with the best musicians and venues coming your way right after this.
It's the weekend review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the
Hi, Glenn.
Sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man.
Jeff Vance.
Who's playing out off the open
Jeff
chain.
Vance.
Who's talent? Come Friday night.
Hi, Dave.
Ready to race on.
Oh, he's saying hi to Megan, not to me. All right.
With all around, you know I'm planning to do it well. So all around town radio.
Show.
It's where I go for the latest band info. So good. So all around town radio.
Jesus.
For the music that comforts my soul.
Oh, yeah.
It's
The All Around Town Radio. Yes. That's it. That's the theme song. There it is. Welcome to the broadcasts, vlog, and anything else we're going to do to you today. Welcome to the program, everybody. It is live at 5 on a Thursday featuring Who's Playing Out. It's brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro, Ohio. Boy, does it sound weird in my ears today. Hope you're hearing okay. If you're not hearing well in the Book of Face, you can always follow us on YouTube. It sounds much better there, by the way. It does. Megan Miller in the house. How you doing, Megan? Michelle. Hi, Michelle Upton. How are you? Yes. What else we got going on? Tim Anderson in the house from the Whammies. How are you, Tim? Good to have you here. John from Columbus. Thank you, John. Billy Sutherland in the house from White Knuckle Weekend. Good to have you with us as well. Hey, everybody. Welcome on a Thursday. Hope you're having a great day out there. Weather's a little better today. Doing all right. We had a wonderful night last night on the patio at Heather's. About 180 people and 23 teams playing Name That Tune. Great times. Great times on the patio. As it gets warmer, it'll get bigger and bigger till we get to that peak performance night, probably in July, of 400 people. Yeah, that's about the time it peaks. And then all the other stuff, vacations before school starts and all that stuff happen. Hi, Judy. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being here. How is everybody? You doing all right? If you're out there, say hi. Jimmy Kilroy, I see you checking in on the Book of Face. Thank you. Welcome to Who's Playing Out, guys, for Thursday, April 17th. It is to Wednesday, the 23rd of April. It's presented by All Around Town Radio and sponsored by our friends at Heather's in Springboro, Ohio, who has started up her live music season, and we're going to talk about that here in just a moment. We will. What do we got here? Jim McCarthy. I don't know where all that got started, Jim, that everybody thought I was doing the live show from the Bell today, but no, I did not bring my sound studio to the Bell and the Bear. And always said we were having a watch party for the jam session tonight, which we would have if we went to Heather's to watch a band. We have a All Around Town watch party, and you're all welcome to be there and join us. So I do have the large table tonight at the Bell and the Bear. So I'm looking for a few friends. I have few. I don't have many. So if you want to join me there at the table, shoot me a message. Let me know because we'll save you a seat. That's what's happening tonight for the jam session, and I'll be down there about 7:15-ish. It'll start at 7:30-ish. It will. Hi, Lee Dixon. Thanks for being here. It was great to see you on Sunday. It was. And Billy saying hi to Stephanie. Stephanie saying hi to Billy. There we go. Aren't you guys in the same house? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're elsewhere right now. Yes, White Knuckle Weekend represented well here today, and so is Finding Melissa. And yes, Jeff said it's going to be nuts tonight. It is. It's going to be nuts. And Lee says heavy on the ish. You got that right, buddy. How about 8-ish? Kind of what's going to happen tonight, I bet. But some big birthdays. Peter Cesari's birthday and Jim Cuesta's birthday as well in the house at the Bell and the Bear. And Megan will be there. She'll be dropping eggs for Easter. She will. Megan Miller. Not only does she sing, perform, she lays eggs on the audience. Yes. Did I say that? I did. Welcome, guys. You know, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians take center stage here on Thursdays, and some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, nights, spots, and music venues who bring you live music nearly every night of the week to the region. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. As I said, it's brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro. And if you're out there, please say hi. Tony from Hindsight checking in. How you doing? And Megan, I can't wait to see you tonight. Going to be fun. We're going to be a good time. We will. Always good time at the Bell and the Bear Jam. It is. If you haven't been there, come on down. I think our friends from Grocery Store Vodka, some of them are going to stop in tonight. We're going to have some fun with them. I don't know if I can get them on stage or not, but they're going to be there. And stage sounds like it's going to be a packed house with who's who in music tonight as well. So come join us. One and all. And Jeff will be there for the happiest hour, and he'll be running the wonderful sound. He will. Hey, if you missed yesterday's show, go back and watch that one. It was a good one with Steve and Spencer from Five Stone, formerly known as the Steve Falieros Project. But Five Stone was in the house yesterday on our live Wednesday with the band. We had a little technical issue on their end with their feed. They looked kind of like they were in a Japanese Godzilla movie. Their lips were moving, but the sound was different. But that just happens sometimes. We couldn't get it fixed prior to the show, so we just went with it. Because really, it's a radio show, and I've got a face for radio, so don't look at me. Yeah, just listen. I hope I have a voice for radio. I try. And thank you, Danny Jenkins. You're in the car heading to New York, and I'll be announcing Nate's 420 show here in a little bit. And thank you for the Easter well wishes as well, Danny. Thank you so much for being with us today. Sheldon, thanks for being here. I saw you were at the Bell last night for the Gina and Johnny Jim Cuesta extravaganza. So good deal. All right, Steve Stein, thanks for checking in, buddy. Kara, thanks for being here. Kara, another winner last night. I've named that too. 2-person team. Sweeping the board. They're hard to beat. They are. Prestige Worldwide is their team name. All right, let's talk about the list right now. All the venues that you're going to hear on the list, guys, submit their stuff to us each week, and so do the musicians we mentioned. If you don't send it in, we don't talk about it, and I don't go looking for it on the interwebs because I don't have time for that stuff. I cleaned that up some. Ain't nobody got time for that. So Heather's on the patio, kicking it off, our sponsor of the Thursday live show each week. Daved and Confused tonight at 6:30 on Thursday. Every Thursday, they have what's called Grapes and Grooves. It's wine tasting starting from 5 to 8. And then at 6:30, she has band come on and play. And during that, so Grapes and Grooves going on at Heather's every Thursday night. It's been a success so far. Going to be a big success tonight. Weather's nice for it. And trust me, even last night, it was chilly, but it wasn't cold on the patio like it was the first week we had on Wednesday. So good stuff. Friday, Heather has a new band. Thank you, Sheldon, for that. I saw the videos that Gina and Johnny did kill it, as they always do. And Carla, thanks for sharing. Sharon is Karen. This is the one show of the week we ask that you really share, guys, because the musicians and the venues, the musicians could absolutely use it. So please share the show if you have a chance. Sugar Rock in the house. We'll be talking about them as well. So at Heather's on Friday, the debut of 1.21 gigawatts at 7 p.m. Saturday, another debut, The Contenders. I got to see them a couple weeks ago. Fantastic band. And they'll be playing Heather's on Saturday at 7 p.m. on the patio. And when I say patio, if you've never been there, don't think it's like your backyard patio. This place is huge. Under the big tents. So if it rains, still going to have cover. Be there. Be there to check it all out. You'll enjoy it. Hi, Chad. Thanks for being with us, brother. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Hope you're doing all right. Also at Heather's every Wednesday, stay tuned for bingo, which is coming back on Tuesdays to Heather's. They haven't announced the official start date of that yet for the season. But we did start our Name That Tune season every Wednesday at 7. Reservations are highly recommended for that one if you want a good seat for real. DJ Songs checking in on YouTube where the sound is much better. Thank you for being here. Let's go to the Bell and the Bear. Thank you, Heathers, for your lineup. Bell and the Bear, sponsor of Hot Topic Tuesday here each week, and we had a hot one this past Tuesday, and it was a good one. Thanks for tuning into that, guys, if you did, and thanks for the folks that support us on that show, including the Bell and the Bear. Tonight, the award-winning jam, 7:30-ish, a host of players and birthdays happening in the house. There may be cake flying around. There may be some really good people there. And we have the large table for the All Around Town Watch Party if you want to join us for that one tonight at the Bell and the Bear. And who knows, I may even be on the stage with Kathy Laverde doing our death metal version of I Got You, Babe, the Sonny and Cher tune. So join us for that. If you've never seen it, don't knock it. Friday night at the Bell and the Bear, Billy Rock Band at 8:30 p.m. Saturday, the Michelle Robinson Band in the house at 8:30 at the Bell. Sunday, Karis is hosting One Weird Easter Egg Hunt with your host and bartender, Karis, at 2 p.m. And then Monday is Game Night, also hosted by the lovely Karis at 6 p.m. Tuesday, Trivia with Bacchus Entertainment. And Wednesday, a special show going on Wednesday, Scotty Bratcher and Danny Frazier in the house. That'll be a big one. 7:30 on a Wednesday. My Wednesdays don't exist for the rest of the year, basically, but have fun if you're there on that. What do we got? Oh, Polly and the Fall from Grace, who didn't send me their stuff. Yes, it's demerit. Okay, at Trios this Saturday. We'll throw that shameless plug in. We will. It just didn't make the list, though. And that's where we're at. And thank you, Carla, for saying that. I'm glad you're informed. I hope to see you sometime. And I did get your medium notice on the shirt, and those are in progress. So as soon as they get those made, we'll get them to you. All right. That's it for the Bell and the Bear. We're going to Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro right now. Hello, Dirk Turner from Crying Out Loud. Thank you for being with me. My good buddy, Dirk. We go way back. We do. Daniel, no problem, bud. Send those to me, though. Let's see. What do we got? Mr. Burroughs, Benny Bodine tonight at 6 p.m. I saw him Sunday watching Lee Dixon and Seven West play. Friday, Comstock Load from 8 until 11 at Mr. Burroughs. And then they have a debut band on Saturday, one of my favorites, called the Hall Pass Rock Band. No relation. My brother from another mother, Doug Hall, leading that one. And that's 8 to 11 p.m. on Saturday at Mr. Burroughs. Then Tuesday trivia each week at Mr. Burroughs at 7. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts. They had a winner last night, so the board starts over next week at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. So they had a winner. I think they won pretty early in the thing, got $5,300 or something like that. It looked pretty good. Dirk says way back. Way back. All right. Rick, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Will I see you tonight at the Bell? I hope so. All right, moving on. Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro, Ohio. They have live music every Friday at 6:30. No trivia this week on Sunday due to Easter. And then Crooked Handle Piqua has trivia with Josh on Tuesday, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts. No music this weekend at Crooked Handle Brewing in Piqua. You said wishful medium. I hope that's what you wanted. I think you said medium on the page. I hope. If it's not, message me and I'll change it because they haven't printed it yet. All right. Sorg Opera House, no live music events this weekend. They have a play at the Sorg, and future show tickets for their musical shows are available at cincyticket.com. Soft Rock Cafe, karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state. 20 years and going, doing nothing but karaoke. Nothing but karaoke. All right. Milano's every Wednesday night, live music at 7 p.m. It'll start moving to the patio now that it's nice. David Thornton will be on the stage there at Milano's next week. He will. And then Hamilton's Urban Backyard, voted best bar and patio in Butler County. No live music this weekend, but Wednesday, Team Tune Trivia in the tap room at 7 at the Hub, as it's known. And I don't know if I saw that or not, Carla. Did I see that message? I hope so. All right. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield. Tina's place up there, Thursday night. Karaoke at 9 tonight. DJ Pat at 9 on Friday. No entertainment, no live entertainment on Saturday this week. Trivia with Matt Allen on Monday and Tuesday. Heath Bowling Acoustic at 8 p.m. Wednesday, O-Comedy at 7 and karaoke at 9. That rounds out the schedule for the wonderful O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, Ohio. Then we go to Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, the family entertainment complex on the west side of Hamilton. Friday, Heather Lynn Music at 7 p.m. Saturday, the Lincoln Street Band at 7. Monday from 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band. And Tuesday, karaoke at 9 p.m. in Hamilton at Pullman's. Then let's go down to the hills of Orgonia, Ohio. Little River Bar and Grill, where tonight the karaoke dance party with DJ Songs takes place at 7 p.m. Friday night, our friends from Rise to Rain will be there at 7. Saturday, great band here, Right Turn Clyde in the house at 7 p.m. Tuesday's game night at LRB, and Wednesday, Trivia with Dave rounds out the schedule for the Little River Bar and Grill. Hey, if you're out there, everybody, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. If you're on the show today with us, say hey. And hit that share button. Sharing is caring. Do it. But say hey if you haven't said hi yet. Love to know who's watching. All right, let's go to the Blue Note in Harrison this weekend, where Saturday, the Led Zeppelin tribute Houses of the Holy is playing Saturday night. Opening the show, it's our friend, Rick is in there. Rick Starr with the Judas Priest tribute Rapid Fire. Says, come out and check Rapid Fire's new lineup for their debut gig. With a new lineup, Rapid Fire is retooled, revamped, and ready to rock. And in the pub, our friends from 1330, that's all going on Saturday at the Blue Note. Doors open at 6. Tickets at cincyticket.com out there. Danny, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. And also, Fred King, thank you for being here. Good to have you with us today as well. All right, big breath here. Take some more in, and we've got Miami Valley Gaming, where Fourth Day Echo plays Friday night in the Center Bar at 8 p.m. And then Saturday, Cody Eichert and the Sidewinders at 8, Center Bar at Miami Valley Gaming in Monroe. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends show in Germantown Saturday night. The Thunder Bay Band. Doors are at 6, shows at 7. You can reserve a table by calling 513-594-1282. That's Rex Patrick and the Country Legends. Joshua Morgan, how are you, brother? Good to see you. All right. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe. Paradise Crossing on Friday night at 8 p.m. on their stage. Saturday, Stagger Lee comes back to Froggy's at 8 p.m. Tuesday, karaoke with DJ Wiki Wiki Songs at 8 p.m. in the house. And Wednesday, Jeep Night at 6 p.m. That rounds out the schedule at Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe. I like to say Monroe instead of Monroe. Naughty Pine didn't submit anything this weekend, but I do happen to know Friday night the Cassette Junkies are there at 9 p.m. So we'll throw that in there right now. We'll get to that in the group list. Lori's Roadhouse, line dancing lessons every Tuesday and Thursday. Friday night, Miss Jackie returns at 8 p.m. to Lori's Roadhouse. They loved her the first time. They're going to love her the second. Saturday, round 3 of their Battle of the Bands. It says, come out and vote between 4 great bands and tell us who you think should advance one step closer to making the stage at the Voice of America Country Concert. Corey Hooker, Paint Creek, Johnny James, and Devin Milton and Company. Get there at 8. Go vote for Devin Milton and Company. They report to us. Yeah, we'll support them. We will. All right, Hidden Gem Music Club. Here we go. Here comes these strange names each week from the Hidden Gem Music Club, where tonight, Dizgo, D-I-Z-G-O, Probably Just Paranoid, both on the stage tonight at 7 p.m. Friday night, Circle of Snakes, Postmortem, and Fast and Loose. See no girl like that. 7 p.m. on that one. Saturday, 7 p.m., Land Filth Cheap Gas, Dissected, and Resent. I'm not lying, people. Those are band names. At Saturday, 7 p.m. And Sunday, Dayton Jazz Orchestra at 6 p.m. That's at the Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem, it is. It is. And Danny says, go Devin. Yes, we like Devin Milton. We do. All right, moving on down the line here to Fretboard in Blue Ash. Singo tonight, 6:30 p.m. Friday night, the Cincinnati Rhythm Kings, 7 to 10. Saturday, Floyd and the Walkmen, 7 to 10. Tuesday, Trivia, 6:30. And Wednesday, live music each week from 6 to 8. That rounds out the schedule at Fretboard in Blue Ash. And Sheldon Sachs says, Cassette Junkie, see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Yeah, down at the Knotty Pine. That'd be a good one. It will. The Pine. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, Doug Hart tonight at 7. Friday night, Amy Newhart at 8. Saturday, our friends from Truck from 8 to midnight. And Sunday, open mic with Acoustic Junior, 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. That's Mo's Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, Ohio. Then we go to Huber Heights to the Brick Tappin' Tavern, where tonight Scott Houchins takes the stage at 7:30. Friday, Donna Kennedy and the Heartbreakers at 8:30. Saturday, Rick Donnelly Acoustic at 8:30. And Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny, 8 to 11. That's what's shaking out at the Brick Tap and Tavern. Don't forget to hit the share button, people. I keep reminding you that. Village Theater in Covington. Every Wednesday, they have a jam session each week, 6 to 10. This week, Carrie Hunley will host on Wednesday. And that's at the Village Theater, my greeter's place down there in Covington. The 21 in College Corner has open mic with Bob Della Posta tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, open mic with David Thornton tonight at 7. He's the resident host of that one. Then the Milos on Friday at 7:30, and Saturday, Doug Hart playing Jane's on Main in the Berg. Who else is out there? Anybody else out there? Is there anyone out there today? You guys are lethargic on the show today. We need comments, people, excitement, something. It's a pretty day out. That's why it's slow. Everybody's enjoying their day out. I get to battle the traffic between here and Springboro and the Bell and the Bear here in a little bit. Won't that be fun? Always at this time of day. All right, what do we got here? Scotty Long, DJ Songs, his karaoke party tonight, Little River Bar and Grill, 7 p.m. Saturday, I don't know if that's... I think that's probably not good. Scotty, if you're out there, you're not doing the Windermere this weekend, right? I think that one's a can't. So that was last weekend. And Tuesday, Froggies in Monroe, karaoke and dance party for Scotty Long. That's all I got right now for him, unless he pops in with something else. Yours truly, I'm at the Miamisburg Moose every Tuesday, hosting Q&A trivia there, 7 p.m. We've been having a blast. Had a huge crowd last Tuesday. And then Wednesday and every week through November and Wednesdays, Name That Tune at Heather's. We have a blast there as well. Huge crowd last night for the weather at 7 p.m. Every Wednesday. Get a reservation if you're coming to that one. All you have to do is call Heather's. They'll get you a nice table. Wednesday, we're here live every week with Wednesday with the Band. Monday, our weekend update, and Hot Topic Tuesday also coming your way here at All Around Town Radio. Thank you, Michelle Upton, for sharing. I appreciate you very much, sharing with your music-loving friends. All right, we're moving on. It's time to get into the band solos, duos, and events brought to you by Heather's. Let me get a little swig of this. All right. I think that'll give me the speed I need. All right, let's start with the Retroactive Band, where Saturday it's Colleen's birthday bash in the Retroactive Band. She's in there at the Monkey Bar and Grill, 7 to 11 on that show for Retroactive. Hall Pass Rock Band, Saturday, Mr. Burroughs, their debut, 8 p.m. Devin Milton and Company, we just mentioned it, Saturday at Laurie's Roadhouse, the VOA Battle of the Bands. Music starts at 8. They go on second on the list. Sugar Rock, our friends from Sugar Rock, their duo at Urbana Brewing tonight, 6 to 8:30 p.m. Friday, their duo is at Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers. Sadly, Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers is closing. They've sold the business. Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers in Beaver Creek for the duo from Sugar Rock on Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. It's going to be their last show there as well, because the end of the month that venue closes. And then Saturday, the Sugar Rock duo at Trailtown Brewing in Yellow Springs from 7 to 9:30 p.m. What's Carla say? Oh, I see. You're out taking pics. Okay. That's all right. All right. Billy Rock, Friday, The Bell and the Bear, 8:30. It's a great band, by the way. Billy Rock band. Shane DeMoss, Friday, he'll be with his band Until Rust at Steak Time Bar and Grill in Dayton. It's Miamisburg, actually, 7 to 10. Wednesday, Shane DeMoss doing the solo thing at the Barrel in Springboro, Ohio, 6:30 to 9:30 on that show. Benny Bodine, Thursday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern with Don Winninger tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. Friday, Benny will be at O'Leary's, 8 to 11 in Centerville. And Wednesday at Bishop's Quarter in Loveland. Benny will be there on Wednesday, 6 to 9 p.m. Jason Roy sending me this. Friday night, he'll be with Rise to Rain at Little River Bar and Grill, 7 p.m. And Saturday, he'll be with Cameron Parks from 9 to 1 at the Borderline Bar in West Harrison, Indiana. Hey, David Thornton, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Just mentioned you at the Janes on Main list. But we'll get to your stuff in a little bit. We will. Truck, Saturday, Mo Harrigan's Tavern, 8:30 p.m. Chad Applegate, Friday, Chad Applegate solo at Putters in Liberty Township, 7 to 10. Alex Poteet playing with Angela Combs, Thursday, at the Pike number 2 in Woodlawn, 6 p.m. And then Saturday, he'll be with Linus Tate at the Dublin Pub in Dayton, 8:30 p.m. And that's what's going on for our friend Alex Poteet in his projects. Velvet Crush, the band, will be Friday at the Phone Booth Lounge in Kettering, 8 until 12 p.m. on that one. The Oscar Wildes, Thursday night tonight, Fretboard Factory 52 in Norwood, 6 to 9 p.m. for the Oscar Wildes. John Michael doing his thing with Fourth Day Echo at Miami Valley Gaming on Friday, 8 to 11. And then Saturday, his Hello, It's Me, John Michael solo tour at the Corner Pub, 7 to 11 on the patio. If it rains, it'll be inside, I think. Brandy Evans says Friday, Strange Love at Belterra Park, 8 to 11. Are they out from underwater now? I hope. The Cassette Junkies, Friday at the Naughty Pine, 9 to 1. Go see Megan and company there if you want a good time. Ray Renee, she's got all kinds of stuff going on. She played today, actually, from like, I don't know, it was like 2 to 4 or 1 to 2 or something like that with Rob Olson. But she's playing Friday night karaoke with Ray every Friday at RJ Paradise Pavilion behind Jungle Gyms in Eastgate, 7 to 11. Monday, karaoke with Ray at By Gollies. That's every Monday in Milford, 8 to 10. And she's doing karaoke again on Tuesdays. Karaoke with Ray Tuesday at Jocko's in Delhi, 10 to 1. And Ray's band, that one party band, watch for them playing too as we announce their gigs coming up. The Gamut, Saturday at Little Miami Brewing, 7:45 p.m. for the Gamut. Joe Coles, what do we got? Joe Coles here. He's got a lot going on. Thursday, tonight, 6 to 9 at Hearth Brewing in Harrison, doing the solo show. Friday, the full band plays at Knollwood Tavern in Beaver Creek, 9 to 1, Joe Cole's band. Saturday, a solo show at Southern Ohio Brewing, 6 to 9 p.m. That was going to be a full band show outside. It's moved inside as a solo show. And then Monday from 6 to 9, Joey's Roadhouse in Mount Healthy, solo Joe on that one. Joe Coles, guys, that's his lineup. Then we have Kevin Cooper, the Coop. Every Thursday, he's a host at the Bell and the Bear Jam, 7:30 to 11:30 at the Bell. Friday, from 8 to 12, the Hanky Panks will be at Trillions. And then Saturday, Kevin's group, well, this will be Kevin and Mike Roberts at Parr's Place on Saturday, 7 to 11 p.m. That rounds out Kevin's schedule. What do we got? Sugar Rock? Let's see what Sugar Rock has to say. Finishing setting up Urbana Brewing. Tell everybody at Urbana Brewing we said hi. And thank you, Sugar Rock, for being with us today. The Contenders, we mentioned them Saturday making their debut at Heather's, 7 p.m. Chris Runnels, Tuesday, 80s and 90s Country with Coyote Ridge Band. Chris Runnels in that one every Tuesday at MVP's. That's from 7 to 10. Red Hot Riot Friday at MVP's, 8:30 p.m. start time. Cheryl Kaywood and the Kudzu Kin single release party, 7 to 10, Sons of Toil Brewing in Mount Orab, Ohio. Our friends from Ladder, Latter, their scaled down acoustic version is called Step Ladder, which is really creative. Saturday at Dunaway's in Troy, 9 p.m. on the patio for Step Ladder. Anita and the Daves, Friday, Glendale Trackside Pub, 6:30 to 9:30. The Tony B Band playing on Saturday, the light version of the Tony B Band at the Woodshed in Lebanon from 6 to 8 p.m. Kevin Fox, he's got a big lineup this week. The Madeira Inn on Thursday for Kevin Fox, 7:30 to 10:30. Friday at Doc's Place in Lebanon, 7 to 10. Kevin Fox Saturday at the Barnesburg Tavern, 7 to 10. Sunday, he'll be at the Strauss House in Covington, 8:30 to 12:30. And then on Wednesday, Kroger Crowbar Anderson, 4:30 to 7:30. And that rounds out Kevin Fox's big schedule for the week. Mercy. All right, our friend Kern sending this one in. Friday, they're making the trip to Columbus. If you're up in the Columbus area, you want to go see this show, go to the King of Clubs on Friday and watch the Eagles Project. Excellent band. It's the best tribute band to the Eagles I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a lot of them. 8 p.m., the Eagles Project. Saturday, he'll be with his band Rapid Fire at the Blue Note in Harrison, doing all kinds of fun stuff. Judas Priest tribute there, 7 p.m. on that show at the Blue Note. Then we talk about the Marsha Brady Band. Friday, they're at Hollywood Casino in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, 8 to 11:30. And Saturday, Marsha Brady Band at the Anderson Tap House, 8 p.m. till 12. Johnny Fink, Friday, the Gina and Johnny Duo at Grandview Tavern, 7 p.m. Saturday, the Gina and Johnny Band at Mansion Hill Tavern, 8 p.m. on that. Our friends from DV8, Friday at Greenies in Milford, 7:30 start time, in time 11 p.m. on that show. That's pop-up show. Overdrive, Saturday at the Urbana Moose Lodge, 7 p.m. Members and qualified guests allowed to be at that one. And then White Knuckle Weekend, Saturday at the Phone Booth Lounge in Kettering, 8 to 12 p.m. on that show for White Knuckle Weekend. Blind Faith Duo, Friday at Big Ash Brewing, 7:30 to 10:30. Saturday at Little Miami Brewing, 1 to 4 for Blind Faith Duo. Spongeworthy, Saturday at the Beaver Creek Moose from 8 until 12 o'clock. They absolutely killed it at Mr. Burroughs last weekend. Had a capacity crowd there. Mike and Tiffany from Short of Stable playing Saturday at Elsa's in Springboro from 7 to 10. Nathan Jenkins, who's out there on the road right now making the trip to this one, Sunday at the world-famous Blaze Dispensary 420 party. Y'all know what that's about. 1 to 5 in Bombay, New York. All right. And it's on the Akwesasne. Did I say that? Akwesasne, Akwesasne Mohawk Nation. Something like that. But you get the idea. It's an acoustic show for Nate. And the big 420 party. They're getting their safety meeting on in the parking lot, or actually inside at this point. All right, Michelle Robinson Band, Friday at Dunaway's in Troy, Ohio. That's going on 8 p.m. Saturday, she'll be at the Bell and the Bear with her full band at 8:30 p.m. Heath Bowling playing Thursday at the Liberty Inn tonight, 6 to 10 in Liberty Township. Friday at Down the Pike in West Carrollton, 7 to 10. And Wednesday at Putters in Mainville from 7 to 10 for Heath Bowling music. Few more here, 3 more to go. After the party, Sunday, ATP will be at the Madison Inn in Middletown from 8 until 12. David Thornton, he's out there somewhere. David Thornton tonight, acoustic open mic night at Jane's on Main, 7 to 10. I've been there for that. It's a nice atmosphere. You'll enjoy it if you go. And Friday night, he's at Grainworks. I've seen him at Grainworks as well. Wonderful venue to play, 7 to 10 for David Thornton. And then Saturday at the Broken Barrel Bar and Grill in Middletown, 7 to 10. Never been there, though. But I'm sure if David's playing, it's a good place to go. So join David Thornton for his acoustics shows all weekend long. Last but not least, Adam and Jalen, Friday at the Kenwood Country Club from 6 to 9 p.m. And that rounds out our schedule this week of who's playing out, those who send it to us, and those who don't, unfortunately, don't make the list. There's a lot on the groups that still don't send their stuff. I'm purging those groups, by the way. The big purge is happening. So if you see people disappear from the groups, that's why. If you see it says they've been booted off the group. Because if you're playing out and you don't send it to us, no reason to be on the group. All right. If you'd like your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared in the Warren County Post, contact us at All Around Town Radio on the Book of Face. And for additional music information, follow our daily Facebook Live at 5 programs and our Wednesday with the Band at noon here at All Around Town Radio. And if you've got a band out there that would like to be on our Wednesdays with the Band, or any event such or whatever, we're booking for May right now. So get those into me and we'll get you a date in May for real. And we've got some good stuff coming up here in April as well. So thanks for joining us today, guys. If you're not going to be at any of these things we mentioned, come on down to the Bell and the Bear tonight. Join us for the Hall Around Town Watch Party of the Jam. And we're going to have a great time tonight there. And that's kicking off at 7:30-ish, depending on traffic on 275. That's how that works. Who else? David Thornton, thank you so much. Carla, thank you so much. Danny says the Broken Barrel is awesome and food is amazing. Thank you for that. Good deal. Yeah, I've never been there. I'm going to check it out for real. I do want to say happy Easter to everybody. Glenn, thank you for the happy Easter there as well. And have a happy Easter, everyone, this weekend. Todd, how are you, buddy? How are you? You know, I saw you at the when I was at the Kettering VFW the other night setting up for trivia. I thought I saw you, and then I realized it was you later when they posted a picture of you. You're in the honor guard there. So thanks for doing that and honoring our veterans. We appreciate you so much. John Campbell, you can send them to me direct, buddy. You can send them to Hall Around Town Radio and direct message, and you send those in and we'll get them on. We run our dates from Thursdays to Wednesdays each week. So if you want to send those in to us, go ahead. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining me at the end of the show here. Good to have you with us. Carla, thank you so much. You rock as well. And Danny, you guys be safe driving. Have a nice trip. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next time here at Hall Around Town Radio. I'll be back with you on Monday with our weekend update of who we got to see play live music over the weekend, and we'll give you a report on that one. See you next time, guys. Get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. Happy Easter to you, Michelle. Thank you.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go.
They just want to remind you all the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, that's me today, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they may represent. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Happy birthday, Jim Cuesta, by the way. That's him. Happy birthday, Jim.